Visited such a boat builder, John Margetts of Hooker Boats, who has a superb stable of specialised vessels from the Pro Fisherman range in 8 metre, 6.7 metre, 6 metre and 5 metre sizes, down to 5 and 6 metre open tiller-steered skiffs, an amazing 400 of which have been supplied for use in the Torres Strait. They also have a dedicated inboard ski boat in the range. Some of these models share the same hulls with different decks and interior layouts. By the way, all of the boats are hand laid, giving a perfect quality control. We took the opportunity of giving two versions of the 6.7 metre Pro Fisherman a thorough ringing out. The central console on Hervey Bay and the walk-around cuddy cabin on the Gold Coast Broadwater. The cuddy will come in a later episode. In the meantime, let's visit beautiful Hervey Bay with the centre console. This boat was supplied by Barney's Marine at Pealba in the Hervey Bay area. Before we head out, let's take a walk through the interior. Right, in common with all of these really specialised fishing rigs, this boat's very carefully and thoughtfully set up. There are two anchor hatches here for dual anchors, and with the sort of, this boat is definitely an offshore boat, so with the sort of depth of water and the sort of weather that can pop up when you're a long way offshore, two anchors are essential. In here is a large stowage compartment, and in common with all of the stowage areas in the boat, it is insulated, so it becomes an ice box, and that also applies to that one there, which you can see has our drinks in it, and it's a nice hot sunny day, so the drinks are nice to have. Let's go down aft. Again, mentioning stowage, there's a very large insulated stowage compartment under the helm seat, and the helm seat actually swivels forward so that you can sit facing aft, but it's locked because it moves around in rough water. Under the after deck here, there is a large kill tank which actually goes forward underneath the helm seat there, very large kill tank there. This compartment contains the batteries in there, readily accessible and protected. The live bait well is in the transom here. And there's a fish preparation and bait preparation particularly area here, very nicely set up with a little drainage sink underneath. And to port in the transom is the entrance door, lifts out there, and after that there is another stowage compartment with the boarding ladder dead aft. So the nice thing about this boat is no matter where you are, you can always find a handle to grab. Now this boat, as I said, it operates offshore, so it moves around inevitably. It handles beautifully and rides beautifully, but it moves around. So if you need to move the length of the boat, it's nice to know that wherever you are, you have something to hang on to, and you certainly do. There's a magnificently made stainless steel sunshade here with rocket launchers, a cockpit light, radio antenna, beautifully strongly made and locked in there, covered in there with clears, so you're not getting the wind in you or the spray in your face all the time. And as I've said in previous episodes, I'm amazed at the advances in glass instrument panels in recent years. These analog instruments supplement the digital ones and tell you everything you need to know about the operation of the boat. Absolutely everything, quite remarkable, including fuel consumption, fuel left, range left, speed, depth of water, everything. The Cairns and North Queensland influence on the design of the hull where the vessel has to travel long distances at high speed in often choppy water to get to the fish, and then get home often in deteriorating conditions, is well demonstrated by her ability to lope along at high speed, shrugging off the chop. The unusual substantial step just below the forward gunwale is very effective in spray suppression, with only the occasional puff of wind-blown spray coming aboard. A touch of up trim cured this, and the boat obeyed the helm and heeled into turns at just the right angle. We put Brian Doyle, our cameraman, ashore on the northern tip of Fraser Island, and I took the helm to press the boat into some very tight, high-speed turns to see how she behaved. You wouldn't usually have to drive a boat this hard, except perhaps when unexpectedly encountering a floating object, but it's an excellent way of gaining an idea of her response to a bit of brutal treatment. She took it all in her stride, with cavitation being very well controlled by a touch of in or out trim. This is a serious offshore fishing machine with unencumbered access all around the boat and a detailed fit out to gladden the heart of even the most demanding, dedicated fisherman. With a beam of 2.45 metres, she's at the legal maximum for towing and is wide enough to offer a spacious cuddy cabin with toilet and comfortable accommodation for overnighting on those extended fishing trips. As mentioned, our presentation of this model will feature in an upcoming episode. We'll be back after the break.